What's going on, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you some Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 gameplay where I am going to be basically talking about the cars that I want to see in Need for Speed Rivals, as well as some of the cars that have been confirmed. So, as far as cars that I want to see, I mean, there's a huge list right off the bat, but the car that I want to talk about first is not a supercar, and it's not even a sports car. It's a hot hatchback, a new hot hatchback called the Ford Fiesta St. Now, this car just came out, and it's coming to the U.S., thank God. I thought originally, I thought that Europe was only going to get it, but fortunately the U.S. is getting this car, and I'm really excited to see how the U.S. market just kind of, you know, takes this car, because I really think that the U.S. needs more of Europe's hot hatchbacks, because I love hot hatchbacks. I think that there should be more of them. I love pretty much all of the hot hatchbacks that they get in Europe. I mean, we missed out here in the U.S. We missed out on the Focus RS 500, but thankfully we got the Focus ST, and now we're getting the Fiesta ST. And even though it's not that fast, it's one of those cars that I think would be really fun to drive. You know what I mean? It'd be really fun to drive if they put it in the game. So that is definitely, I think it would be one of the best starter cars that you could have in a racing game, such as Need for Speed Rivals. And I think it would really fit in Need for Speed Rivals. It would have a good, you know, it would be a good starter car, and it would also fill a spot in the sort of hatchback category for like the slower cars, not just hatchbacks, but the slower cars in general. Now, another car that I want to see is the absolutely crazy Lamborghini Veneno. Basically, it's an Aventador with a body kit and some more power, but I mean, what a body kit! It's just the Veneno is an incredible car. It when it was revealed, some people loved it, some people hated it. I'm one of the people that loved it, obviously, but it's definitely one of the most awesome cars that that could possibly make it into Need for Speed Rivals. Now, there was another Lamborghini concept recently released, like one-off concept, called the Lamborghini Egoista. And if you haven't seen it, look it up on Google, because it's one of the craziest concepts that I've seen in a long time. It's even crazier than the Veneno. So, if you guys want to see a crazy concept car, look up the Lamborghini Egoista. It definitely needs to be in Need for Speed Rivals, because, I mean, it's a single-seater Lamborghini that was styled after a fighter jet. Who wouldn't want that in a Need for Speed game, you know? I mean, that's just one of those cars that has to be in a Need for Speed game. Now, some of the confirmed cars that we now know are the Lexus Lfa, which I am extremely glad about. I'm extremely glad that that's in the game. The Shelby GT500, which is one of my favorite modern American muscle cars. I love the GT500. I would love to have one. It's an incredible car. Also, the Aston Martin Vanquish, like the new Aston Martin Vanquish, and my favorite out of the cars that I've found out about, the Mercedes SLS AMG Black Series. That's huge, right? The SLS AMG Black Series is an absolutely incredible car. It's a power monster. That thing eats tires for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That thing just devours tires. It's an absolute drift car, but that's what's cool about it. It's absolutely crazy, and I think it would be extremely fun to drive in Need for Speed Rivals. I mean, even if they have that car in Forza 5, that would be incredible. If they have the SLS Black Series in Forza 5 and Need for Speed Rivals, that's going to be incredible. I mean, that's just going to be absolutely amazing. Now, another car that's going to be in Need for Speed Rivals is the Pagani Huayra, as well as the Dodge Charger SRT8, the Ford GT, and the new Porsche Cayman S. Now, the new Porsche Cayman S is actually, I'm interested in seeing how that car drives. I think it's going to be a fun car to drive, because I've always liked the Cayman. I've always liked the mid-engine style, and I think it'll be a pretty interesting car. I think it'll be a fun car to drive in the game. So if you guys enjoyed that video, don't forget to hit the like button. Tell me in the comment section below what cars you want to see in Need for Speed Rivals, and don't forget to subscribe for more racing game content. I will see you guys later.